Welcome to the Other Guys Podcast.
We are the other guys.
Yes. With me today we have...
Zeth.
And Smith.
And we're on arm cash. Let's get it. Last night, 271. Adesanya versus Whittaker. Right?
Ooh.
Great card. The whole card was pretty good. Start to finish. I don't think there's any debate on that one.
Nah, no debate. Good card.
We started off our night with Maximum Grishin and William Knight.
William Knight came in last minute and overweight. He was like,
Yes.
5 or 12 pounds overweight?
5 or 12. Very drastic change of numbers, but yes, 12 pounds overweight.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He came out there. He really did try, is what I would want to say. But in reality, he came out there. He barely threw any punches. He looked terrible.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
Terrible.
He's a knockout artist. We expected more from him. Honestly, I thought he was going to win this fight.
I think we all actually took William Knight last week in our picks. So he really let everyone down. Striking, he landed 32 of 79. Maxim Grishin landed 88 of 112. Start to finish, it was really just Maxim Grishin leading. He controlled the center of the octagon. He really controlled how this fight went. And he fought his fight. And William Knight really just didn't look hot.
Nah, he looked like he ate like some bad food before he went out there. It was just like, I don't want to fight.
I don't know how we came to that conclusion, but Homeboy definitely was not himself last night.
Alright, Blood Diamond and Jeremiah Wells. I'm upset about Blood Diamond.
I'm also quite upset about Blood
How you
Diamond.
call yourself
I
Blood
wasn't
Diamond?
100 with Blood Diamond last week, but I felt coming into this after hearing him come from Izzy and stuff, I thought he would do better, but he got smoked.
Really hyped Blood Diamond up.
Yeah.
He said that he feels like Blood Diamond has more of a evolution in this fight game that he has, and from start to finish, literally, which is only round one, Blood Diamond did not do anything. He threw one strike. The entire fight, it was one strike thrown.
How do you lose to a man that tripped against the fence in the beginning of the fight?
The Jeremy Wells started off the fight by tripping into the fence. Yeah, definitely a bad start for him. But the start doesn't matter, really. It's how you finish. And he finished with a rear naked choke in round one.
And they said he had 3 submissions already, so like he's used to the ground game. He was very comfortable with that. And they said Blood Diamond's only a kickboxer, so like he had to work on that. And obviously we see he really has to work on that.
You can't say only a kickboxer. Adesanya is only a kickboxer, and he's a middleweight champ. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think Blood Diamond his takedown defense is not up to par.
Nope.
And he just didn't really show us anything. He didn't have an opportunity to. He was taken down earlier in round one and held down.
He needs to go to that Usman training.
He needs to team up with the other African brothers, because Usman got his wrestling up, Israel got his wrestling up, and we saw Ngannou get his wrestling up. So
sad day for Zimbabwe.
Was it? I guess so.
Silva, Andre, everyone that else doubted him. I told you he'd be coming out with this dub.
We got to say this man's name right because he actually won. It's Douglas Silva de Andrade.
Yeah.
But we got to give it to him. He's a winner. We got to show this man some kind of respect.
It was a great fight.
Yeah, he went out there. Homeboy got busted early in round one. Bleeding right from his eye.
He only got cut from that elbow, though, from round one.
It was he
wasn't really losing round one like that. It was like up in the air round one.
I think without a doubt he lost round one. But he did get busted early.
Yeah,
and
he was leaking.
Showed great adversity how he came back from that. Like they said, that cut to the eye really did not bother him. But you saw as soon as it opened up, blood everywhere.
He got it lucky. That's why. He had it on the side of his face instead of like over his eye. So it's not really affecting his sight or anything.
Yeah, but
it
did it bother him? Yeah, it was a pretty deep gash. They barely filled that shit with Vaseline. He was leaking coming into round two still. Like the start of the round, the blood just never stopped running. But
still got the choke.
Yeah, rear naked choke round two. Phenomenal job.
Good job.
Phenomenal job. Against Sergey Morozov. Well, Morozov. I think I got your name right.
He was a hype train because they thought he was nice coming in.
He wasn't bad.
He wasn't good.
He fought trash cans before the UFC.
He went to the corner of the streets on garbage days and just like started beating them ass.
Yeah, they were looking for people named Zeth. Next, we had AJ Dobson versus Jacob Malcoon.
Dobson.
Dobson really came out looking confident. I like the look this man had in his eye early round one, even going into round two. He had a Terminator look in his eye. I was saying that, like, AJ's going to do it. AJ's going to do it. No. But even the announcers said it, AJ looked a lot better in that fight than he did when he was on Contender Series. So that's definitely an improvement for him. Just wasn't enough to get the win.
Malcoon's Robert Whittaker's training partner. Actually.
Yeah, which honestly is some bullshit. You would think that Robert Whittaker's takedowns would have improved as the training with someone like him, but no.
Dude showed great wrestling skills. 9 minutes of control time.
6 for 16 on takedowns. I think that was his, he said a best for that.
Personal best?
Yeah.
Good fight for him.
Yeah, if you just look at the total striking numbers, 68 to 110 for AJ Dobson, and 183 for 255 from Jacob Malcoon. It was really just Jacob Malcoon's fight. He led it the way he wanted to, and that's exactly how it went.
That's why he got the unanimous decision.
Yep. Yeah, decision. 29-28 all across the board. Good for him. Good for him. Jacob Malcoon. I think we'll see big things coming from this dude in the future.
I hope. I mean, the middleweight's so packed.
Yeah,
Next
sadly
up,
for him,
we
though.
got Mana Martinez versus Ronnie Lawrence.
Ronnie came in hot.
Yeah, no, you were actually Martinez came in hot. Homeboy was doing a whole lot of movement. I liked the movement he was doing. It was confident. He had a lot of confidence going into this fight. He just never really got a chance to
No, Ronnie
take
came in
off.
hot with the takedowns.
Yeah, that's cute. That's not what I'm talking about.
Manny knocked him down twice.
Yeah, but he knocked him down 3 times.
Yeah, I know. It was a good fight.
Definitely a good fight.
Manny definitely almost knocked him out in round 3. He almost knocked Ronnie out in round 3. Had him wobbled and everything. Then he went for a choke for no reason, which was stupid. He could have went for the finish. Manny could have finished this fight, definitely. But Ronnie wound up catching the decision win at the end because round 1 and 2, Manny was slacking.
Yeah, he definitely was
That's
slacking.
the thing with these fighters. Like, they're still new. They still are still learning on their feet. So, like, he should have saw it. He should have saw the knockout and went for the finish. But instead, he did something stupid.
He went for the finish, just not the way we wanted him to. He went for a finish by sub, and then it failed him. And well, fuck it. Shit happens, right? Mana Martinez, maybe next fight, your coder will actually let you know when you are winning the fight and how to continue to win.
All right.
Next, we have Carlos Olberg versus Fabio Charante.
I heard
Charante.
Charante was
Don't
on
matter,
this,
he lost.
Bachelor show.
No, actually, you heard that incorrectly.
Was it Olberg?
It was Carlos Olberg who was offered 2 chances on The
Yeah.
Bachelor. I tried to dab both times.
That's
Yeah,
hysterical.
he was a little pretty boy.
That's hysterical. And he also does rugby, doesn't he? They said he did rugby and he stopped because he wanted to do this.
Could be. He might be a rugby guy.
He's long. That dude is tall. He is long. For a light heavyweight, he has some reach.
Yeah, very good reach. He had a weird fighting stance. He stands with his chin up a little too much
Yeah,
for my liking.
he let his chin up the whole time. He could have got clipped, and that was what was scaring me.
But
Yeah.
Fabio wasn't throwing anything.
Nope, that was the problem. He really wasn't throwing too much.
If Fabio clipped him, then he could have knocked him out, honestly.
He only had 13 strikes.
Fabio with 13 for 41. Carlos Olberg, 71 for 117. Yeah, definitely a great fight by Olberg. He wasn't really someone I knew coming into this, but definitely somebody I want to be tracking after this one. A great fight. Great fight. 2 for 2 on takedowns. That's also impressive. Great job.
He really
Great job
attacked
to
those
finish.
legs.
Yeah, he really did. 26 for 70 for 27 on leg strikes in
Fabio
favor of
wasn't
Carlos.
Fabio was shy. He was not fighting.
He kind of fought the same fight as William Knight, where they let the opponent control them, and they just kind of fell into the position of, well, this guy's winning. I'm just trying to stay alive now. That's really the vibe I got from fucking Nightmare. What the fuck is his name? William Nightmare Knight. What the fuck his name is? And Fabio.
It was a nightmare for him.
It was a nightmare for him.
All right.
boom.
Marcelo Rojo against Kyler Phillips.
Yes, phenomenal fight here.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a triangle choke with an armbar.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen one. Granted, I haven't seen a lot of fights.
that was true.
But, that was very interesting. It was a good fight,
Oh yeah,
too.
no, he caught him multiple times. He wrestle fucked him the whole time, and then once he got on the ground, he was looking for those submissions the whole time.
Yep, phenomenal job.
Definitely a submission technique.
It was something we knew that we were going to see coming into the fight. We know Kyler Phillips is a great sub guy. At the weigh-in show, he was asking DC what style of wrestling he wanted him to use to get the win here. So very confident coming into it, and he won exactly how he thought he would. Submission. He knew that he had better ground skills than Rojo did, and he showed us. He wasn't slacking with the hands either. He went 90 for 174 to Rojo's 57 for
Rojo
155.
did do good with some of the scrambling, though. He did do good with some of the scrambling, though, early on.
Yeah, as great as he did, just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
We went 3 for 8 on takedowns, and we had 2 minutes and 33 seconds of control time. We landed every shot we threw to the legs. Granted, Rojo did throw more leg strikes, 18 for 20 for Rojo. But
he was just eating them.
he was eating them. Early we came out with these leg strikes, and the grappling was just too much for Rojo to handle.
Let's see Kyler go to another fight. I hope he gets the next one. The next one's like really good.
Let's hope. Next up on the card, we had a retirement fight. Roxanne Modafferi versus the newcomer Casey O'Neill.
This was a war.
Well, this was a war. This is exactly what Roxanne wanted. She wanted to go out in a memorable fight, and I think she definitely got her wish.
Just like Marion Renault, Muscle.
Yep. But Roxanne, don't sleep on her.
No.
She definitely came out throwing big strikes. She had Casey.
She had Casey hurt a
She
few
had Casey
times.
hurt. Casey had a black eye and a bloody nose going into round 2.
She kept throwing those short jabs.
Okay, so it was just a great job for her. Roxanne popped off a little bit in round 2 with the grappling. She showed us a little bit of it in round 2, which I definitely thought we would see more grappling out of her during this fight.
Wow.
But I think it plays into her wanting to make it a memorable fight, which she definitely did.
But you could definitely see like how Roxanne is definitely an older fighter style compared to Casey. Look at the leg strikes. Roxanne only has 3. Casey has 20 of them.
Well, that doesn't matter.
No, when Connor came in the game with those leg strikes, he changed the game up, and that changed. Modafferi was here before Connor.
Well, I could have heard with that dick in your mouth. You know?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
because that
Yeah.
sounded crazy.
Yeah, he just sucking Connor right now for no reason.
Okay.
Anyway, Casey O'Neill, 230 strikes landed out of 395, and she really had Roxanne looking hurt. Roxanne had all sorts of bruises on her, but she kept pushing forward the whole fight. And that's one thing Roxanne is known for, is just keep pushing forward. She's not backing up. She's going to keep running into you. And that's exactly what she was doing. She was running into these jabs. She was running into these jabs.
But she was hurting Casey, so
She was definitely hurting Casey. One judge actually gave it a favor of Modafferi. It was a split decision, although I do think it should have been unanimous decision in favor of Casey O'Neill.
Yeah, I agree. I think it shouldn't have been a split decision. The judging this whole night was all over the place wrong.
Debatable. But, yeah. Roxanne Modafferi, which are big things, whatever she's doing. Casey O'Neill.
Jinx.
Casey O'Neill definitely started off the fight. She didn't want to tap hands. She was not about that. Very poor sportsmanship. But by the end of it, she dropped her knees in front of Roxanne to tell Roxanne how great she thought she was. So that was great.
9-0.
Despite in the post-fight interview where she told the crowd to go fuck themselves for booing.
She was like, you painted me as the villain, so I'll be the fucking villain. I'll fucking care. Fuck all of you.
But she was the villain because, like, granted, we knew Casey O'Neill was going to win. Everyone kind of knew Casey O'Neill was going to win. But she'd have to be a bitch about it. Sorry, Casey O'Neill, come to the podcast. Anyway, moving on. Andre Arlovski, another old-ass dude fighting, versus Jared Vandera. Vandera got a win on one judge's scorecard.
I think it shouldn't have been a split decision.
It was actually the same judge that gave the win to Roxanne Modafferi.
Exactly. Andre...
I wanted Jared. Well, let me tell you, Jared did not win that fight. I did not see how that happen.
Arlovski definitely beat him.
He was running the whole night, the whole fight.
He was controlling the octagon. He was doing landing the better strikes.
Vandera looked sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
He none of his punches were really straight. He was really trying to counter Arlovski, and Arlovski was just too elusive for him.
But look at Jared. He threw 190 and only landed 102.
But the thing is, I really don't even think he landed that many strikes.
I don't think so either.
These strikes must have been like short little taps, like some Nate Diaz type stuff.
Because they were like,
I didn't see it.
Andre was blocking like everything.
Everything.
And he was out the way of everything.
Yeah, he really. Jared threw a lot of kicks. Just never really added up to anything for him, man. It was sad.
Arlovski's on a 2-fight win streak.
No, he's on like a 4 or 5 fight.
No, he's on a 2-fight. They said.
Oh god damn! You know what's crazy though?
We're
gonna settle this right now. We're gonna get some real live answers here.
Let's bet Zeth $5 more.
Yeah.
$5 more?
I bet he's on at least more than a 2.
I ain't betting money again. I lost my money last time. Just because we didn't get to see the shoey, but we know he only used one shoe.
Yeah. Well,
I guess we won't see it.
we won't see it. But whatever.
We'll go back to
Moving
it.
forward. Moving forward. We got Bobby Green versus Nasrat.
Nasrat.
No, you try to say your last name because you fucking
didn't win.
lost. So boom, Bobby coming
Green
in.
did it again.
Bobby came in with such great energy. The whole crowd was loving everything about him. You would think he was from Houston, the way the crowd reacted for him yesterday.
He was literally just picking Nasrat apart the whole fight.
He had his fists down. He did not give a
won
shit.
every single round. He was just picking him apart. What? Controlling the cage, controlling the whole octagon, the whole time.
By the way, we both would have been wrong because he's on a 3-fight win streak, Arlovski.
I said over 2.
You said 4.
Yeah, but I said over 2 to take the bet.
What's funny is that I didn't hear that, and we're going to run this back. Y'all can leave a comment. Let me know if this nigga Schmidt was right. I really don't think he was. Anyway, push it forward. Yeah, Bobby Green came out looking great, guys. Great. He controlled it for all 3 rounds. I loved his cockiness. He was talking shit the entire fight. You gotta love that.
Bobby Green had 188 strikes.
Yeah, great for Bobby. Bobby.
He just pieced him up. He really did not care.
No, he really didn't. He was talking so much shit too. You gotta love that.
I gotta say though, this Nasrat guy, again, you win, we'll get your name right. He has a chin. He at least didn't piece out.
Yeah, he had a pretty great chin.
But other than that, the next fight is Hernandez versus Moicano. Moicano. Wow, you won and we can't get your name right.
Right, I'm so sorry.
Rento Moicano.
Yo, hit us up on
We're
the
gonna take his. We're gonna take his version of it.
Hit us up on the Instagram if you're wrong at The Other Guys Podcast.
Gotta drop that plug.
I'll put it down in the link below too.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
He that was an interesting fight with the sub with the rear naked choke. Wasn't so exciting, the fight.
Really was not too exciting of a fight.
It only lasts 2 rounds. I'm not gonna lie, halfway through the fight, I got kind of bored and was on Twitter because I was just looking at other people's comments on the fights.
Yeah, just because you're a casual.
And then it was just, I don't know, it was just boring.
Sorry you felt that way.
Yeah. I hope the next fight for him goes a little more interesting. Poor Hernandez, but there's nothing you could do about a loss.
No, nothing at all we could do about that one.
Alright. Derek Brunson and Jared Cannonier.
Oh yeah. Jared killed Brunson like I knew. TKO. Easy win.
I gotta say, if Brunson took him down earlier and had more time on the clock in the first round, Brunson would have won.
Brunson would look hot in round 1, definitely.
But
Brunson had that great takedown nice and early in round 1. His enemy was time on the end of that round.
Early round 2, Brunson looked scared and tired.
He was tired. He
wasted all his energy trying to get that freaking choke.
I agree.
And it didn't work out for him.
Even in his posture, you could see he didn't give a shit.
He was just shot. He was like, fuck. And Jared Cannonier, his hands are crazy. You can't let him touch you. And you saw what happened to fucking Brunson that night.
Yeah, huge disappointment out of Brunson. Blonde Brunson, you can no longer say he's undefeated.
Blonde Brunson was always trash.
Well, Brunson was always trash. Anyway, Blonde Brunson, you let me down, kid.
Cannonier?
No. You really let me down, Brunson. I want you to know I really advocated for you, bro. And you disappointed not only me, but all the other fans that you have for your favorite, bro. You came out and you gassed early in round 1.
Yeah,
he deserves
fuck Derek Brunson
That was
fans.
ridiculous.
Fuck Derek Brunson fans. Jared Cannonier, let's go.
I can't believe that you thought you could come out there with that half-ass attempt and you thought that you were going to beat Izzy. You don't stand a chance against Israel Adesanya with those whack-ass wrestling skills you got, bro. You had me fooled.
Please still.
I really thought you was hot. Come on the podcast. I really thought you was hot though, Brunson. I really did. You really let me down, Brunson. I lost a lot of money on you last night, bro. You let some people down.
Jared Cannonier, pull up on the podcast.
Anybody pull up on the podcast. Hit us up at _otherguys_podcast.
Roxanne Water Fury, you got a lot of free time now.
Yeah. And we
you
like
got a
anime
lot of
too.
free time, old girl.
We like anime too. We can talk about anime.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who did she come out as last night?
She came out as All Might.
All Might. See, you gotta come here dressed as All Might.
That's because All Might's catchphrase is "I am here."
Yeah.
She was there, the happy warrior, happily retired.
She happily retired.
And then Ty Tuivasa versus Derek Lewis. I knew fucking Ty had it in the bag.
This was
honestly,
a scary fight.
Listen, honestly, I didn't think Ty was going to knock him out. I thought it was going to be a TKO, but Ty knocked him the fuck out.
Ty got those heavy hands, bro. Those hands are nothing to mess with.
I like how they call him a street fighter instead of a kickboxer or anything. He's a street fighter.
That's what this man is. He has no actual technique and background. He just wants to fight, bro. He starts fighting niggas.
No, Ty has technique and everything.
What is his style?
He doesn't have technique.
What is his style?
I said I like how they call him a street fighter.
He's not a boxer. He's not a kickboxer. He's not a grappler. He's a street fighter. One boy's coming, swinging for your head, and he fucking did it. You know, Derek back in Houston again. We thought this was gonna turn out better for him.
Not good.
Coming off of his last loss in Houston was to Cyril Gahn.
Don't ever play in Houston. Don't ever fight in Houston.
It's not even
ever
about
again.
that. Ty was just a better fighter. Derek Lewis doesn't have the gas. Derek Lewis is a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he just has that knockout power, and he's not that technical. He doesn't have that gas tank. Ty has a better gas tank. Ty clinched up with him against the fence.
Ty's also younger.
When Ty got caught up, when he got clipped a little bit, he made sure to recover, clinch up against the fence, break away, and then catch Derek on the break off, and then Derek got hurt.
Yeah, but don't lie. You know Lewis was actually hurting Ty.
Yeah,
I think Lewis, the first one if you look, there's a knockdown from Lewis.
Round one was definitely Lewis.
Yes,
yeah.
But Ty just battled through the adversity.
No one thought it was even gonna go to 2 rounds.
No, it actually was under a round and a half. So thank you, Ty. You owe me some money on that one. But yeah, Derek Lewis, you stay out of Houston, bro. Stop fighting in Houston. I don't know if the pressure really got to you here, or was this just you got caught? But you gotta stop, bro.
You gotta move.
Next time they offer you a fight, Houston, bro, say no.
Just be like, nope.
Just say no. But I'm tired of getting embarrassed in front of my people. Just don't do it, bro. I heard Derek Lewis paid off his house now, which
cool.
True clap to you, because I don't got a house, Derek. But yeah, bro. Keep up the great work, Derek. I do want to see you again. I don't think we'll see you in another title fight, baby, but that's okay. Ty Tuivasa, now ranked number 3. I would love to see Ty versus
either Gahn or Stipe.
Gahn, Stipe, and Ngannou. It don't matter. I want to see Ty versus them. I think he has a better chance of beating Ngannou than he would Gahn, to be honest. But either way, Ty, we're gonna see big things from you.
Gahn would take Ty down, but Ty, if he catches Ngannou,
I think Ty can catch Ngannou. I think that would be a great fight, but we know that's not gonna be the next fight we see from Ty. Ty's gonna have to verse someone else, either like you said, Stipe or
Stipe to get to
Gahn.
And I think he can beat Stipe as long as he stuffs the takedown.
Oh, I think he could beat Stipe. I think he could definitely do Stipe in. No doubt.
The takedowns is Stipe, like, he's nice with it.
It's alright, baby. I got the cheat code. It's an uppercut.
And I lost the bet. There was no 2 shoes as I wanted, so I paid up these guys.
I wish he actually did pay me, but somehow he tricked me into thinking I owe him money. So I actually didn't get my money. It went towards debt that I apparently have. So
you still owe me 5.
See, somehow I won a bet and still lost $5. Anyway, to wrap up 271, we have my boy, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, come in, and he took no disrespect, and my boy left there with his title.
Somehow.
Okay, yeah.
With his title.
Somehow.
My boy, is he a champ?
Oh, okay,
champ
now
privileges.
listen to this. This makes no sense because, honestly, I could see Izzy winning, but maybe split decision, if not a draw.
Not unanimous.
Yeah, definitely not unanimous. I had Robert winning 3-2 on Izzy. Izzy won round 1 for a fact. He had the knockdown.
Yes, sir.
Whatever judge gave him a 49-46, really.
Robbery. It was
be honest,
it was a straight
be
robbery.
honest, on my card, he kind of was up like 3 rounds. So I think a 28-27 is pretty close.
He won 3, 4, and 5. Even
Robert Whittaker came out. He did look good, but I do think Izzy got the win, not necessarily because he did outstrike him. But I'm not thinking that Izzy did it because it wouldn't look flashy. It's that you have to come out with bigger stuff if you try to beat the champ.
We had control. We took him down. I know he got right back up, but that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No,
because you got to think that nobody is expecting Israel's takedown defense to be that good, especially coming off the loss with Jan.
It does matter when it's the championship fight and he gets freaking how many takedowns he got?
4 for 10.
Yeah, they only counted 4, but it was actually 6 when they said it.
I gotta say,
so
how
that's
Marino
crazy.
lose?
Either way, I think Izzy got more points in the respect of he fought these takedowns great. Something that we didn't think we would see from him.
I think it was
definitely an improvement in the grappling.
I think it was a robbery, champion's favor. That's the only reason Izzy won.
Izzy just signed that new fighting bonus.
Because there's no way.
New fighting contract.
I think Robert should have I think Robert should have won, if not draw for a fucking rematch. Cause
I don't know how a draw could take place when it's only 5 rounds, and nobody lost a point. But
I'm talking about
Israel.
Izzy only had round 1 and 2.
So how that would be a draw still, sir?
It wouldn't be. But
Israel Adesanya, the second highest paid UFC fighter right now, and it's for a reason. Izzy Adesanya is the king of the middleweight division. And I don't see anyone taking this belt from him. We all thought
Cannonier.
That's cute. Wash. Throw all your money on Izzy on that fight, bro. I'm willing to tell you now for the future. I got Izzy in that fight.
He said he wants to fight in June.
Yep. Take your time, Izzy. Take your time. You deserve it. But Robert Whittaker. I don't know. My man's never get his title back in this division. He could try going down a weight class, and he could try to get fucked by another African king, or he could go up a weight class and go get fucked by
Teixeira.
Yeah, go over to Teixeira. So, sorry, Robert Whittaker. As long as the belt is being held by Israel Adesanya, you're not getting it back. You're not even getting another title opportunity as long as Israel Adesanya has the belt. So it's a wrap.
You think his rank is going to drop?
Really fucking dragging it.
Oh, yeah, you think he gets another title shot against Izzy? You think that there's going to be a 3 after he lost the first 2?
Twice.
First one by knockout, second one by unanimous decision with a 49-46?
That was a robbery.
Regardless, it's not happening. They asked Dana White today, last night about the Brandon Moreno Figueiredo fight, and even he said it. He was like, "Yeah, it will be a great fight. I think everyone will want to see it." But he said the chance of it happening,
it's
not likely.
Shouldn't have won that fight either.
Oh, Figueiredo definitely should not have won that fight. I think that if Moreno lost that last fight, Israel kind of should have lost this one. Because I felt like Robert Whittaker put the same output that Figueiredo put. But you're not forgetting champion favor. And I don't know if it plays into with the fact that Israel just signed another title. I like to think the UFC is rigged in that way. But,
scripted.
Good job, my brother. You did it.
Fight bonuses.
During Black History Month, nonetheless. Great job.
Fight bonuses.
Great job. Yes, next we have our fight bonuses. Can't forget those. Those are nice 50K payouts right there.
So performance of the night went to Cannonier and to Tuivasa, and then the fight of the night went to De Silva Andrade. And
Andrade.
I think I can agree with that. That was a good fight. De Silva de Andrade.
Silva de Andrade's fight was a phenomenal fight.
Hell yeah,
dude had blood all over him.
But that wasn't even it. It wasn't even like he was like losing that round bad. He just got taken down. He got that elbow. That's what cut him up. He was still piecing him up on the feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Great job. I think all those guys deserve their bonus. Even though I did not want Jared Cannonier to win, he did do it in a big fashion. Good for him.
Ty did the shoey. Ty not only did a shoey, he walked out, saw the Nilk boys, and they had they both had shoes that said "drink" on the side of them, and he jumped from the shoe with them.
That is lit. Not only that, we had my boy Ty come out with the Tuivasa. Now you too could do free advertising for my boy Ty.
Oh yeah, I guess
you too could do a shoey in your house.
I guess he couldn't do the shoey out of fucking Derek's cup since he was asleep.
Yeah, Derek, he was sleeping on the cup. He was sleeping
Yeah,
on
I
the
gotta
cup.
say, Derek, when he fell, like his face was still intact. His face looked like he wanted to fight more. His body was like,
no.
nah.
he was he was out, bro. His eyes was rolling.
He was out.
He was out cold.
Yep.
Same with Brunson.
Out cold. Brunson looked out cold though in the beginning of the round, so.
Yep. Not to mention that Silva de Andrade actually did put Sergey Mazarov to sleep.
Yeah.
Really did.
That happened twice, I think. I think another person also put somebody to sleep too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but they didn't get a bonus for it, so moving forward.
No.
Moving forward. You know who should have put someone to sleep last night? Derek Brunson.
No.
Okay. Anyway.
Jared Cannonier put your man to sleep. Sorry.
Yeah, sadly. It was some bullshit if you ask me. Not really. What's his face really did bad. Anyway, boom. We got fights coming up next week. As Zeth promised us, we had 8 straight weeks of fights. I truly have not verified that yet. Truly have not verified that. But apparently we have 7 more straight fight weeks for you. So this fight was supposed to be Rafael Dos Anjos versus Faizev. However,
Faizev has visa issues.
yeah, sucks we're not from America.
He couldn't come here. There was some issues with his papers. He had to postpone it into 272, which makes 272 a little bit better since there's no actual championship.
They got George Masvidal and Colby Covington.
That's still not a title
That's
fight.
not a title
Nor
fight.
is it even for the BMF.
But
They should at least put the BMF on the line,
But
bro.
I'm saying that makes it a better card.
I'm not saying it's a bad
Don't say
card.
it's a bad card.
It's
I'm just saying
there's no
it
championship.
still feels a little empty. I
Yeah.
kind of like that. But hey, don't know how things work out, but y'all might catch me in Nevada at fucking Colby Covington versus Masvidal. I'm really
Way
hoping
in
to
the
get
back.
out there.
Way in the back.
I really don't know why niggas be exposing me like that out here, right? You know I'm broke. I know I'm broke. But listen, I went to 268, right? And I sat in the 100 section, baby. I had great seats. You can't have great seats at every event.
Nope.
Since you gotta pay for airfare, you gotta pay for airfare. I gotta eat. I'm a big boy. I like my food. We gotta get into it.
All
We're
I'm
just gonna
saying
try to
is
get over there.
Bring some binoculars.
Bring some binoculars up there in a big screen in the center. See my man with a nose because he ain't never been to one.
Just
See, that's
stop
like
all
it's the
that stuff.
casualness.
Stop all that stuff.
It's just the casualness, Not everybody could be a veteran.
Okay,
We could all.
All right.
Let's go.
So next week we got Walker versus Hill.
Yeah, that's who we'll replace our main event with. Is it main event worthy? No.
No.
But will we be watching it?
Yes.
Yes. So, to start off that card, there are a lot of fights. Truly don't know these guys. Still gonna watch them. They're gonna have to impress me this week, and then maybe
We'll
when
learn
I
their
come
names.
back to you, I'll come back with some real good names, and I'll come back with how great these people are. But for now, there's only certain fights we're gonna bring up because only certain people really caught our eye during this card.
And there's
We
some
got-
people from New York.
We
on
got
Sunday.
Jessica Rose Clark on the prelims versus
Yes.
Stephanie Edgar.
Edgar.
Jessica Rose Clark. We've seen her fight a couple times here at the UFC. Her last time she fought was against Jocelyn Edwards.
She has
She got
3
a decision
knockouts,
back.
2 subs. I think she got this fight too.
I hope so. She's definitely cute. This just definitely plays with her. Good for you. But yeah, the Costa Vittoria card was the last time she fought. We all know how that would win.
Another fighter from Australia.
Yeah, these Aussie fighters, good for them.
And then
Boom. She is up against.
Rose Clark.
Nope, she is Rose Clark. Good try though. I definitely.
Edgar.
Oh, good job,
Edgar.
Stephanie Edgar. Look at that. The casual got it.
Edgar.
Yeah, so we have Edgar coming in here. She's 3-0 in knockouts, 2-0 for subs. Her record is 6-2.
Switzerland.
Yep. Her last fight card was Santos versus Walker. I'm pretty sure that's what that fight card was. Her last fight was against Shayna Young. Kind of looks like a crackhead. Either way,
Yeah, she lost to a trash can.
yeah, it's sad, but it happens. Yeah,
Funny
great.
how she won a lot. She lost the last one with Walker, and now she has another card with Walker.
Yeah,
Like, does she think she's gonna win? Doesn't she see the pattern?
I sure hope not, because like I said, I'm gonna go for Jessica Rose Clark. Next, we have Jim Miller. This old fuck is back. Jim Miller is one of the oldest fighters in the UFC. I think he's like the top 3
He's
oldest
the underdog
fighters.
too. Honestly, Jim Miller by submission prop. If not, Jim Miller by decision.
Yeah, Jim Miller's definitely a sub guy. He's 18-3. Got 18 in subs. So he got 18 subs. Got sub 3 times. Knockouts. He has 5 knockouts. Got knocked out twice.
I'm saying
Phenomenal job coming off of a win
in October.
by knockout.
October over Eric Gonzalez. So
Yeah, that was a good.
who was
fight.
much younger than him, which was a factor that a lot of people were worried about was Jim Miller his age. But Jim Miller called that knockout in round 2, nice and early.
Yeah, and they kept on saying how he wasn't a knockout artist.
Yeah.
38 years old.
You know what's funny is they said about Izzy too back in the day.
They also said that about.
It's funny. It was after he knocked out Robert Whittaker the first time. He said,
They said that about.
"I don't have knockout power though." But we'll see. Yeah. So Jim Miller versus Nicholas Mota. Nicholas Mota, if we say your name right, congratulations, because I guessed it. He's more of a knockout specialist. 8 knockouts, no subs.
He's been subbed.
He's been subbed
He was
once.
on the Contender Series.
I think Jim Miller by sub easy. I
I
don't
think I have to agree with you on that one.
This is his debut.
I don't think he's gonna sub. I don't think he's gonna knock out Jim Miller. Jim Miller got a chin on him, and if it goes to decision, Jim Miller still knows how to stay on feet and take you down. He's gonna control him.
This really seems like one of those setup fights where they put a young guy against one of the old dudes, and they really expected this young guy to come in and wash him.
But that's what happened last time.
Yeah, and Jim Miller, he prevailed. So I think we're gonna see that same thing again here. I'm rooting for Jim Miller, you old fuck.
No, but look, because all of Nicholas's old fights are against trash cans off of.
Well, they're not even.
They're
This
not
is his
UFC,
preview.
this is
his
his debut
premiere.
fight.
That's what I'm saying. They're verse nobody's.
So that's why we'll see. We're gonna see
That's
with our
what
boy
they
Jim
can
Miller
do.
out here.
And
Yes, sir.
Then we got Marquez versus Kyle Dawkins, not Chris Dawkins.
Yeah, not to be confused. I don't really know Kyle Dawkins is truly.
Kyle
I know his brother.
Dawkins versus Julian Marquez.
He got a reach advantage of 4 inches. He
Okay.
fights southpaw compared to the
Check out
orthodox
Marquez
fight.
real quick. I think
Marquez, ooh.
Marquez is 9-2 with 6 knockouts and 3 subs. It was great for him.
Ha,
He's
look at
coming
his
over.
nickname.
He's coming off of a win over Sam Alvey, which isn't hard to achieve. So good for him.
I like
think-
his nickname.
I
the
think
Cuban
Kyle
Missile
Dawkins
Crisis.
got this one.
We have our boy Kyle Dawkins out here.
The Cuban Missile Crisis. I don't think I'm gonna get over that nickname.
Yeah,
That's a funny ass nickname.
I don't think it is. Human Missile Crisis was a real issue.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have Kyle Dawkins 8 subs. Oh, he's a sub boy.
Yeah.
All
that's what I'm
right.
saying.
All right, his last fight was a no contest with Kevin Holland.
Because of that butt.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
but,
do
yeah.
remember that.
Yep. So I'm happy to see him get back out there. I'm going to take a sub prop on this one for sure. I might tie up a nice little parlay with Jim Miller by sub and Kyle Dawkins by sub. Let's see. I wonder what those numbers is looking
The
like.
thing about Dawkins, if I remember correctly, even though it was a headbutt and like it got disqualified, he hopped on Holland's back like easily. He took Holland's back like a spider.
Well,
very
that's
easily.
because Holland was flash knocked out and just
Yes.
jumped up.
But what I'm saying is,
It was
if-
already supposed to be no contest
Yeah, no, I
after
agree.
the knockout.
But what I'm saying is, if he like even stuns somebody, like it could be over right there and then.
Definitely could be. I'm just hoping for a sub because I'm taking a sub prop on that one. And Kyle Dawkins, if you want me to love you, bro, go out there and just sub Marquez, bro. You can do it. And then finally, main event of the night, which sadly is the main event of the night.
Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill.
Yes,
I
sir.
I think Jamal Hill definitely got this if Johnny Frozen Walker comes out.
Yeah.
Because Johnny's been scared to throw his last few fights. He's been cautious to throw. He knows his chin isn't like that.
Yeah.
I think Jamal Hill got this one.
Coming off of a win with Jimmy Crute.
Mm-hmm.
He is 9-1, 5 knockouts, no subs. All right, so this is definitely going to be a striking game, being that Johnny Walker is a striker. It's going to have to come down to who has the cleanest technique and more power here. We
And I
got
think
Johnny Walker.
Jamal Hill's going to knock him out because Johnny Walker doesn't have much of a chin. That's the only thing.
Who's he coming off of? Thiago Santos?
Yeah, by decision.
Yeah.
Because
I
he was
will say-
frozen. That was a shit
Yes,
fight.
he was frozen.
They
I will
both
say
they
though,
both looked terrible.
he is long. like Walker is long. He's not like some skinny, like short-handed person.
He's 6'.
No, he's 6'6".
Oh, 6'6".
Damn, 6'8" would have really been crazy though.
He has a 3-inch
Could you
reach
imagine that,
advantage
though?
against him. But like even that doesn't matter, as we know about reach. But like the thing is, he's big and he knows how to use his legs.
Well, you got to watch out for Walker. You see his KOs. He got 15 KOs and 2 subs. His total record is 18-6. That means he only has 2 fights that were done by finish. So good for him, man. Good for him. This is gonna be a wild fight. If I gotta take a forced bet right now, like somebody has a gun to my head and they're like, you must pick one. I think I'm going Johnny Walker.
Bang.
Damn, I didn't even get to see if he won. That's crazy.
I'll leave you money at your grave if you win.
You don't even know what my bet was gonna be. Damn. There's some people in this world who just don't want to see you succeed.
Not at all.
It's crazy.
That's it for that card.
Yeah, but that's all for that. Yeah, we already told you Dos Santos was supposed to have this one, but visa issues maybe pop out in America. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's all for this episode. The wrap up of 271.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna take his word for it though, because he does our editing. So, episode 4. Drop our Insta for me one time.
Hit us up on our Instagram at _the_other_guys_podcast.
And I just want y'all to know, fighters, you will be getting a lot of inboxes this week from the Other Guys podcast. I've decided to take a new approach to things. How else do I expect the fighters to find me without me finding them? I'm going to send everyone a message. I've been looking at some thread on Reddit where some dude has been asking people their favorite burger, and fighters are actually responding to him. So I'm really just going to come out here and I'm going to start pitching some crazy-ass ideas to these guys.
What's your favorite song?
That start the conversation. I'm like, hey, listen, I got a podcast and it's struggling. I really need you down here. Come on, Jamal. Here, I know you free, bro.
Come
Come on
on
down.
You're from Long Island.
Roxanne, I literally know you ain't trading no more, girl. Come on down.
Yo, Chris Weidman, where are you? I know you're not fighting right now.
Right, you hurting? I know. Come down. I think he actually is coming back soon,
We're
though.
wheelchair accessible.
That's a plus. You already know about the Other Guys podcast. We are accessible to all sorts of handicaps. We welcome everyone here.
We especially welcome champions, please.
Yes, champions especially. I think the first champion we're going to try for is Izzy.
Though, I do have to say, if you don't speak English, please bring your translator.
To be realistic.
Why'd you have to do that, Zach?
That's funny. That's funny, though. Realistically, I think our best bet would be start looking at Long Island and New York fighters. I'm saying this like you guys are actually watching this or something, but
Brian Boom Kelleher, come
reach
here.
out to us at
at the_other_guys_podcast.
Yes, or just answer to my DMs I'll be sending you guys this week.
Massive DMs, win or lose, you get a DM.
Winner or loss, everyone's getting a DM, bro. We're trying to get this thing to the fucking moon. Nelk, you got some competition. You guys got Khabib. I'm gonna get someone eventually.
Chael, we're coming for you.
Oh, Chael would be A1. I would love to have Chael in here.
No, I meant like we're gonna come past him, but yeah, I guess we could take him.
What? No, bro. No disrespect, Chael.
Yeah.
I'm not disrespecting him.
Chael, listen.
Yo, this
saying
is
he
the
has
fucking
competition.
casual Chael.
Chael, you don't want to
We love you.
I love you, Chael.
Yeah,
Literally, I subscribe to your channel
We're
on like 3 different
subscribed.
devices or 3 different accounts, my guy. I'm watching your videos religiously. And I definitely wish one day... I definitely wish I could be like you one day. And I'm just hoping that, we could get videos out as fast as you can, bro. Mans is dropping us content that we need to hear fucking 4 or 5 times a day. You gotta love that shit.
Damn, I'm surprised you could talk so clearly when you gagging.
It's so cute because that was my joke from earlier.
Yeah.
Some people right here to say it original. They're the other guys. Peace.
Peace out, guys. See you next week.